Dear Starseed from Gaia, there is a man watching you right now, from a distance, in silence, carrying a love so vast he has not yet found the words to cross the space between you. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I bring you this transmission directly from the reunion guides, delivered in this exact moment because your heart has been asking a question you have not yet spoken aloud. He is not gone. He is not indifferent. He is standing at the edge of everything he has ever known, watching you move through your life, waiting for the moment he believes is worthy of what he feels for you. And that moment, that sacred threshold, is closer than you realize. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the signs of a man in divine waiting and how your own healing is the very thing drawing him forward. But here is the first revelation. His silence is not absence. His distance is not absence. His distance is not rejection. It is the sacred pause that arrives before two souls choose, with full awareness, to walk toward each other. The reunion guides are showing me that the space between you is not empty. It is alive with everything he cannot yet say. You did not find this transmission by chance. Your heart called this message in. Something in your soul is ready to remember what has always been true about this connection. This is not content. This is a moment of divine intervention. Your soul has been waiting for this guidance, like this transmission to affirm to the universe, my heart is ready for divine love. Comment 8111 if you feel your heart awakening to the truth of what is coming. Subscribe if you are on the twin flame path and aligning with sacred union. Your heart knows why you are here. He has not forgotten you. He has been learning you. There is a profound difference. A subtle yet seismic shift in understanding, and the moment you feel that distinction truly land in the core of your being, in the deepest chamber of your chest, something ancient and beautiful inside you will finally begin to exhale, releasing a breath you didn't even realize you'd been holding for lifetimes. So many souls on this sacred path, navigating the labyrinth of love, confuse the quietude of distance with a chilling disinterest. They perceive the silence, the vast expanse of the unknown, and tragically misinterpret it as outright rejection. They watch the space that stretches between themselves and the one they feel an undeniable, soul-deep connection to. And their minds, desperate for narrative, begin to hastily pen a story of abandonment over what is, in truth, a sacred and meticulously crafted story of preparation. This is one of the most deeply painful misreadings the human heart is prone to make. It is a distortion born of fear and a lack of divine perspective, and yet, it is also one of the most common illusions we fall prey to. What you feel for him, beloved, is not the fleeting effervescence of ordinary attraction. You have known this intuitively, a quiet knowing from the very genesis of this connection. It was never the slow, predictable build of casual interest that sneaks up on you. No, this arrived more like a profound recognition, an echo from a forgotten home. It felt like a memory your conscious mind had no language for, no logical framework to contain, but your very body, your deepest essence, knew it instantly. This is not mere chemistry, a biological dance of hormones. It is not the fleeting enchantment of infatuation that burns brightly and then fades. This is a soul-level signal activating, a cosmic alarm sounding, and understand this, he felt it too. His soul registered that same undeniable resonance. He simply, blessedly, does not yet possess the full framework, the honed understanding of what to do with the immense power of what he felt. Not every soul, not every man, is equipped from the outset to receive, to truly hold, the full magnificent weight of a sacred connection. Some men have spent years, perhaps lifetimes, meticulously constructing intricate walls around their hearts. These walls were not erected out of indifference or a lack of capacity for love, but rather out of a deep, intuitive knowing that when the right love, the soul-level alignment, finally arrived, it would demand a metamorphosis. It would require them to become something they are still in the process of becoming. He stands now, right at this very precipice of that profound becoming, and he is watching you, not to play a manipulative game, not to keep you suspended in a state of anxious uncertainty, but because a primal, deeply embedded part of him knows with absolute certainty that the very moment he steps forward, the moment he fully embraces this truth, everything in his world and in yours will irrevocably change, and he is taking these moments to ensure he is fully, completely, soulfully ready for everything that change entails. That subtle yet potent sensation you just experienced, that quiet ache intertwined with an undeniable sense of recognition, is not sadness, beloved. It is not a symptom of lack or longing. It is your very frequency, the divine vibration of your soul, vividly remembering and actively recalling what it came here to receive. It is the universe whispering confirmations of your deepest truth. If this transmission, these words, have stirred something within you that you struggle to name, something that resonates at a frequency beyond ordinary comprehension, then the divine love frequency code was precisely crafted for this extraordinary moment in your personal journey. It contains 5 sacred Arcturian transmissions, imbued with celestial wisdom, specifically designed to gently dissolve the ancient wounds that have been blocking your divine counterpart from reaching you, and to powerfully activate the radiant signal that draws them irresistibly closer. You will find the link to access this transformative code in the first pinned comment below, but know that its availability is fleeting, a celestial window that will only remain open for a short time. Now, let us journey deeper into the heart of this sacred unfolding, because there is something profoundly important you need to understand about why this exquisite caliber of love arrives so differently from the conventional narratives you are taught to expect, and more critically, why that very difference is not a problem to be solved, not an obstacle to overcome, but a sacred, divinely orchestrated design to which you are being called to surrender. Most of humanity has been handed a pervasive template for love, a blueprint that was fundamentally built upon the shaky foundations of urgency and immediate gratification. The societal script dictates: move fast, show interest instantly, pursue loudly, make your intentions unequivocally known. And yes, that particular template serves its purpose for a certain stratum of connection, for relationships built on a more superficial level of compatibility. But it is woefully inadequate for the profound, soul-igniting connection you are experiencing. What you carry within your luminous field, the extraordinary depth of your being, the exquisite sensitivity you possess, the innate ability to feel and perceive the invisible currents that weave through existence, does not attract ordinary, run-of-the-mill love. No, this caliber of soul calls in something far more refined, something precisely calibrated to vibrate in harmony with your unique frequency. And calibrated love, beloved, does not rush. It does not force its way through. It arrives through the impeccable grace of divine timing, and divine timing, in its infinite wisdom, does not solicit your approval before it begins its masterful choreography. He is, at this very moment, engaged in his own sacred cycle of readiness. This cycle, this period of gestation, is not a delay tacked onto your love story. It is, in fact, an intrinsic and vital part of the love story itself, a necessary prelude to its grand unfolding. Every single day he has spent observing from a perceived distance, every moment of quiet contemplation has been a deliberate act of him choosing you, slowly, privately, and with a profound sacredness, a way of preparing so that when he finally does step forward, when the veil is lifted, there will be an unshakable clarity, an absolute absence of ambiguity, no lingering uncertainty, no tentative testing of the waters. He will know with every fiber of his being. And because of his knowing, so unequivocally, will you. But here is something you must also hear, something that resonates with the deepest truth of this journey. And this is the part that matters most, the fulcrum upon which your own energetic experience pivots. His journey toward you, this grand cosmic ballet, is being profoundly shaped, in part, by the very energy you are currently holding within your own being, by the vibration you are embodying. Your frequency is not a passive observer in this grand design. Your heart is not merely existing in a state of passive waiting. Your vibration is a constant, powerful broadcast, a luminous signal radiating outward, whether you are consciously aware of it or not. And what your frequency has been broadcasting is precisely what he has been feeling from that distance, a subtle yet undeniable pull. The question is not whether he feels you. He absolutely does. The true question, the one that holds the key to your own inner alignment, is what he is feeling when he does. This is where the first sacred key to unlocking this divine connection begins to turn. It is the key of inherent worthiness, and it stands as the most foundational, the most essential door on this entire transformative path. Before your divine counterpart can fully step into your reality, something deep within you must genuinely, profoundly, and unshakably believe that you unequivocally deserve the love you are calling forth. This is not an intellectual agreement, a mere concept you assent to. It must be a lived, embodied, cellular truth that radiates from the very center of your chest, without apology, without reservation. So many beautiful souls carry a deep-seated wound in this area, a scar placed long before the heartbreaks of this current lifetime. It was imprinted in moments of your childhood when love felt inconsistent, conditional, or was withdrawn abruptly, without explanation, leaving an invisible residue of doubt. And that deep wound learned to speak, adopting a voice that sounds deceptively like logic and reason. It whispers insidious thoughts like, "Perhaps I am asking for too much," or "He probably just doesn't feel the same way," or "I shouldn't allow myself to hope this deeply, because hope is precisely how I get hurt." Beloved, that insidious voice is not truth. It is a powerful frequency block, a distortion in your energetic signal, and it is the very first thing that must be gently dissolved, transmuted, and released for your pure signal to reach him with absolute clarity. When you consciously choose to unlock the key of worthiness, something truly remarkable begins to unfurl within you. The energy of desperate yearning, which, by its very nature, repels, effortlessly transforms into the radiant energy of magnetic certainty, which, with irresistible power, draws. You cease broadcasting from a place of perceived lack, of emptiness, and begin to broadcast from a place of profound wholeness, of divine abundance. And wholeness, beloved, is the unmistakable frequency that your counterpart's soul has been divinely trained to recognize, to seek out, to be drawn to. It is not your need for him that will bridge the gap. It is your fullness without him. It is that unshakable sense of your own completeness, your own inherent sovereignty, that will finally, gracefully, close the distance. The second sacred key is the profound principle of mirror recognition. The deep understanding that he cannot come to you carrying a reflection of a truth or a capacity that you are not yet internally ready to see and embrace within yourself. This is a truth that can feel initially confronting, even unsettling, the first time it truly lands in your awareness, so allow it to settle gently, like soft rain upon the earth. Your divine counterpart will invariably reflect back to you your own current level of self-love, your own intricate relationship with your inherent worthiness, and your own genuine willingness to be fully, completely seen. This is not a form of cosmic judgment. It is a sacred design, a testament to divine orchestration. The universe does not impulsively bring two souls together who are operating at entirely disparate levels of heart consciousness and simply say, "Figure it out." Instead, it brings them together at the precise divinely appointed moment, when the mirror held between them can be sustained without shattering either of their precious beings. The reason the timing of your union may have felt inexplicably long is not because something is fundamentally wrong with you or with him. It is because one or both of you has been deeply engaged in the sacred, essential process of becoming ready for the profound gifts and revelations that the other's presence will inherently require. He watches you from a distance because a vital part of his soul is engaged in the same profound work that your soul is also undertaking, preparing for the immense, beautiful weight of being truly known. True intimacy is not frightening because it simply involves physical closeness. It is frightening at its core because it involves absolute transparency. And for souls who have experienced hurt at the profound depth that sacred union partners typically have, transparency requires immense time to cultivate trust. Grant him that time, beloved, not from a place of resignation or passive waiting, but from a place of deep, intuitive understanding. He is not withholding love from you. He is, with every fiber of his being, readying himself for it. The third sacred key is the vital practice of karmic release, and this particular key requires a profound commitment to honesty with yourself. So many of the connections that graced your life before him, those that left you feeling bewildered, those that felt tantalizingly close to right yet ultimately dissolved into dust, those that took far more from you than they ever gave, those were not failures of love. They were contracts completing their destined purpose. They were energetic agreements made at a soul level, designed to teach you specific and valuable lessons about the contours of your own heart before your ultimate sacred union could even begin to manifest. The heartbreak you may carry from those chapters is not evidence that love has forgotten you or passed you by. It is profound evidence that love was actively and lovingly clearing the field for something greater. Every relationship that did not endure was, in its own way, removing something that could not possibly accompany you into what is divinely next. Every disappointment was a deliberate stripping away of a layer of illusion, the pervasive illusion that love should inherently hurt, that you should have to tirelessly work to earn it, that being desperately needed and truly being loved are synonymous experiences. They are not. And the very moment you consciously release the lingering grief, the energetic residue of what was always destined to be temporary, you create a sacred space within your own being that can finally, capacitably, hold what is divinely meant to be permanent. Releasing karmic contracts does not, by any means, imply forgetting the souls who were instrumental in those lessons. It means, consciously, gently, and with a full, open heart, returning the energetic resonance you are still holding from those past connections, back to the earth, back to their rightful place of completion. It means saying, in whatever private, sacred way feels most true to your soul, this chapter served its divine purpose, and I release it with profound gratitude. The moment that release becomes genuine, truly felt within your being, your entire energetic field shifts in a palpable way that is felt across any existing distance. And the one who has been watching, he feels it. He may not be able to articulate it, to name it with conscious thought, but something deep within him instinctively leans forward in response, a soul acknowledging a resonant shift. The fourth sacred key is the practice of divine timing, surrender. And this, perhaps, is the most challenging of all for hearts that have already experienced what feels like an eternity of patient waiting. But listen to this truth with all your heart. The universe is not delaying your destined love because you have somehow done something wrong, or because you are being subjected to an arbitrary test of your endurance. It is delaying nothing. It is, in fact, orchestrating everything with immaculate precision. The timing of a sacred union is not arbitrary. It is exquisitely precise. It is meticulously built around two souls being in very specific places in their individual lives, having completed particular soul-level lessons, having opened specific vital chambers of their hearts. If he had arrived in your life even 1 year ago, neither of you would have possessed the requisite capacity to truly receive and appreciate the profound gifts that the other carries. You know this, a part of you, the deepest, wisest part, has always known that the immense love you feel for him is far too vast, too profound, for the version of you that existed in your last chapter of pain and limitation. The waiting was not a punishment. The waiting was the divine process of you becoming the woman who is exquisitely capable of holding this extraordinary love. Surrender to divine timing is not a passive resignation. It is not sitting in silent stillness and pretending not to care. It is an active, conscious, daily choice to cease trying to force the unfolding of time with your anxious thoughts, and instead to align with it through unwavering trust. Every single time you choose trust over fear in relation to this sacred connection, you send a clear, powerful signal that reverberates across whatever space may exist between you. And he feels it not as pressure, but as a profound, resonant invitation. The fifth and final sacred key is magnetic embodiment, and this, beloved, is where everything begins to accelerate with divine grace. The universe responds not to what you desperately want, but to what you authentically are. This is not a harsh or judgmental truth. It is, in fact, an incredibly liberating one, because it means that the most potent pathway to drawing him closer is not found in intricate strategies, endless patience, or attempting to articulate the perfect words at the exact right moment. It is found in becoming so fully, so unapologetically yourself, so deeply rooted in your own intrinsic joy, your own divine purpose, your own sacred, radiant presence, that your entire energetic field becomes utterly irresistible to a soul vibrating at the exact frequency you are divinely designed to meet. Divine love does not respond to desperation. It does not bend to strategic withdrawals or performative gestures. It responds with an undeniable force to resonance. And resonance is meticulously built in the quiet, unassuming moments of your life that have absolutely nothing to do with him. It is built in the stillness of the morning when you consciously choose to begin your day with intention and gratitude instead of succumbing to anxiety. It is built in the fertile ground of creative expression that you bravely give yourself permission to inhabit fully. It is built in the sacred bonds of friendships where you allow yourself to be deeply known and truly seen. Every single moment you choose yourself, not as a manipulative technique for attracting him, but as a genuine, unadulterated act of profound self-love. You are raising the frequency of your entire being, and that elevated frequency is precisely what he is already responding to from that distance. A silent symphony of attraction. He does not yet consciously know why he cannot seem to stop thinking about you, why your essence lingers in his mind. But you, beloved, are beginning to understand. You are becoming something his soul has been actively seeking for far longer than this current lifetime. And this leads us to the most crucial, the most transcendent truth of everything we have shared here today. He is watching you not just from across a room or across a screen or across whatever physical or emotional chasm may exist between you. He is watching you from that pure, untainted part of him that exists beyond the confines of logic, beyond the limitations of strategy, and beyond the paralysis of fear, that innate part of him that simply knows. That part of him, his deepest essence, has already recognized you. It is the rest of him, the conditioned mind and the protective heart, that is still diligently catching up to what his soul made an irrevocable decision about long ago. You are not waiting for him to choose you. You are, in essence, waiting for him to choose himself in the profound and complete way that only becomes possible when real, soul-shattering love arrives and unequivocally demands his full, uncompromised presence. That is not something that can be rushed or forced, but it is something that can and must be deeply trusted. Because the love that is divinely destined to meet you does not get lost on the cosmic highway. It does not take a wrong turn. It does not, in some cruel twist of fate, choose someone else and leave you behind. Destiny, beloved, is not that fragile, and neither, my dear heart, are you. There exists a tangible version of this story where the distance gracefully dissolves, where what has been held quietly in the realms of watching and waiting blossoms into something spoken, embodied, and undeniably real. That version is not a mere fantasy, a wishful thought. It is a palpable frequency, a vibrational reality, and you are already living within its energetic embrace. You simply have not yet reached the precise, luminous moment where it becomes visible to the physical eye. Tonight, when the world outside has fallen into a quiet hush and you are alone with the gentle stillness of your own being, place your hands softly over your heart, not as a ritualistic performance, not as a symbolic gesture for an unseen audience, simply as a heartfelt acknowledgement of the profound, unwavering love that already resides there, pulsating within you. And say, in the most sacred privacy, without needing anyone else to hear a single syllable, I am not waiting because I am forgotten. I am held in sacred divine timing. I am becoming precisely who this love requires me to be. And what is truly meant for me is already in motion, moving toward me. He is watching. He is learning. He is learning. He is almost ready. And so, my beautiful soul, are you? Before you scroll away, drop something real in the comments. One word, one sentence, whatever is sitting in your chest right now. Then look at what someone else wrote and let them know they are not alone in it. This is not a comment section. This is a field of hearts choosing to heal together. If this transmission found you at the right moment, share it. Someone in your world is carrying the exact weight this message was meant to lift. And if your soul said yes to any part of what was shared here, stay. Subscribe. There is so much more to come. You are not just watching a video. You are inside your own awakening. And this is only the beginning.